What's up, YouTube? So if you caught my episode yesterday, you probably saw that I received a pretty large package at my front door. And if you're looking to the side of me here, you can see what that package was. It's the Nyne Rock portable Bluetooth speaker that was recently announced by Nyne back in January at CES. And I gotta say, I am really excited to check this thing out. It is dubbed an outdoor speaker. It's rugged, weather resistant, life resistant, and really geared to provide a lot of power while using it outdoors. I'm not sure what it's gonna sound like indoors, but let's go ahead and test all that out. All right, guys, so we are ready here to unbox it. First off, pretty nice packaging. Did a really good job making it look nice and fancy. Some of the features here that they list up top, we got Bluetooth pairing, we got 4.1 speaker system, meaning we got 2 mid-range drivers, 2 tweeters, and a powered subwoofer with ports on each side. We got NFC pairing, so that's always a sweet little feature for you Android users. Weatherproofing or weather resistance, speakerphone capabilities. We have a charge out for your mobile devices, and then it's got instead of being able to pair wirelessly with a second Nyne Rock, it can be wired to multiple units to kind of daisy chain it, and you can connect several of them. So it's got an auxiliary in and then a line out as well. Battery power is rated at about 8 to 10 hours. And it's got a nice little carrying handle that's built into the back to carry this thing. This thing's about 12 pounds, so it is not a light speaker. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we have there. Alright guys, so it is officially unboxed, and honestly this thing looks like a Bluetooth speaker that Batman might have. It honestly looks like the Batmobile version of a Bluetooth speaker. Weight wise, it's actually not as heavy as its weight might suggest. They do a nice job of kind of distributing it all across the length of the speaker since it is quite long. All the speakers are right in this area here on the sides. I thought they were bass ports or passive radiators at first, but they're actually bass ports. So it's probably got a lot of air movement from the powered subwoofer that's positioned right here. Then we have 2 drivers, mid-range drivers on each side right here, and then 2 tweeters right there in the center. So everything is right here in this area. We'll see what it sounds like in regards to its sound stage. Since everything's so close together, I'm not sure what how the stereo effect will sound on it. It'll probably sound very mono since everything's close together, but we'll see. We'll definitely check that out. Speaker grill's a nice aluminum metal mesh. It's not that strong, it is pretty flexible. And then you got these big, huge rubberized bumpers. They sound like they're a little bit hollow. They're plasticky. So it's not the best build quality, but I mean, still plenty strong and definitely going to survive some drops there. Then on top, we've actually got your controls. We've got the Nyne logo, we got the power button, the speakerphone, play pause, skip tracks, and volume controls. I'm always a big fan of music controls on the actual device. That way, if your phone's not handy at the moment, you can definitely control it from right here on the device. And then you've got your nice little NFC pairing tag, always a plus for Android users, so quick and easy pairing. And then a nice little Nyne logo there on the edge of the speaker. And then on the back, go ahead and flip that over. We have this very nice carrying handle that's built in. It's easy, nice and easy to pick up that speaker since it is not a small speaker, so definitely a plus having that handle there. And then we've got this nice little cover here, nice rubberized texture with the Nyne logo on top of it. You'll actually just flip that open and you reveal an auxiliary in, line out to daisy chain multiple Nyne speakers, or I'm assuming any other speaker. So no wireless pairing to a second speaker for stereo, but that's still a nice feature there. Then your charge out port, and it's got a little battery indicator button here. So you push that, and then the LEDs light up to signify how much battery life you have left. Definitely like that feature. Always nice to have the battery indicator on the actual device. And then last but not least, we have your proprietary charging port there. So that does it. Other than that, it's a pretty straightforward, very nice build. You can definitely tell that this speaker was designed with the outdoors in mind. So I'm very curious to see what it sounds like. From what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to be pretty powerful. It might be a little too much for indoor listening, but for outdoor listening, whether you're camping, at the beach, at a pool party, barbecue, I think this might be the ticket for that. Probably going to sound a lot better outside just because of how much power this thing is bringing at 65 watts, which is a lot of power, and it really promotes the bass. So we're definitely going to check that out, see what that sounds like. One other thing, it is priced currently at $249 on Amazon with a normal retail price of $299. So it definitely is not a cheap speaker, and it puts it in direct competition with speakers like the JBL Extreme and my personal favorite, the Iowa Exos 9. So anyway, without any further ado, let's go ahead and pair this baby up and see just what it sounds like. Alright guys, so I have both the Iowa Exos 9 and my Nyne Rock out here paired up and ready to go. I decided to bring up the Iowa Exos 9 to kind of give you guys a point of reference to see how it compares bass wise and overall quality wise with the Iowa Exos 9, which is currently my favorite portable Bluetooth speaker to listen to when I'm at home. The quality on this thing is just superb, and the fact that you can adjust it with EQ settings just makes it that much more versatile. So just to give you guys a point of reference, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and switch between the two at 50%, and then I'll go up from there and see how the sound progresses. So let's go ahead and check that out. guys. So hopefully that gave you a pretty good idea of what you're getting with the Nyne Rock. When compared to the Iowa Exos 9, it does get a little bit louder at the lower volumes and definitely has a lot of bass. However, it's nowhere near as clean or as punchy as the bass that you're getting on the Iowa Exos 9. And as you increase the volume, hopefully you are able to tell, but the Iowa just keeps it together. It actually sounds better the louder it gets, where the Nyne Rock really starts to degrade in sound. And once you get over that 75% mark, you really get a lot of harshness in the treble, and the bass is just kind of a hot mess. It's kind of all over the place. It's not punchy anymore, just more like that droning effect. It's not defined anymore, where the Iowa, I mean, it's still clear and punchy, even at max. So that said, the Rock 9, or the Nyne Rock, if you're looking for a rugged, powerful speaker to use outdoors, that's a pretty good choice. It's rugged. It still sounds good as long as you don't take it to max and it starts distorting like crazy. About 75% under, it still sounds plenty good, plenty powerful. The bass on that thing is almost comparable to the amount of bass the Iowa's putting out, just not as clean sounding. However, you are getting that weatherproofing, life-proofing with the Nyne Rock, so you're not going to hesitate taking it with you to tailgate parties, the beach, camping, and whatnot. Where the Iowa Exo 9, you're going to be a little bit more hesitant to take that baby anywhere other than around your house. So at $249, I think it's still a decent price and a decent pickup if you're looking for an outdoor speaker that can handle the elements. I haven't compared it to the JBL Extreme, so I'll go ahead and do that in an upcoming video and see how the two compare and decide between the two of them. The JBL Extreme is $50 more. However, you can always get it at about $249 on Amazon. So if you guys have any questions or comments, something I skipped, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. And like always, guys, if you like the video, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks, guys.